and welcome to TalkRx with Dr. Neha. Today, Arcelia is with us, and she is a brave high school student who is willing to ask her questions so that all of you can learn. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you are past your teen years, I hope you get a flashback.
So,
welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
So I have a friend who is very unmotivated to go to school, or even when she's at school, she has a tendency to leave halfway through the day.
Yep.
So how do I go up to her and say, and help her get back into being motivated to go to school and to do what she wants?
Wow. Well, first of all, you're an amazing friend. I think the really important thing about high school is it's this place where belonging and connection to others is paramount, right?
Right.
It's like when you're young, it's in your family. Then you move into middle school and high school, and now all of a sudden, your friends are almost like the most important. And I can see how important she is to you, right?
Right.
So when she leaves school or leaves halfway through the day or doesn't show up or isn't doing her work, tell me what happens for you.
For us, it's just we all get a little flustered because we know she's staying home just because she doesn't feel like going, or she says she has a headache.
Yep.
And it's just we know she's getting behind in school, and
Yep.
she'll become more stressed out and sleep less because she'll be up later doing homework she missed. And we just get flustered because she's not there, and we know she needs to be.
And you miss her.
We miss her a ton.
Yeah. So this is the interesting thing, right? I asked you about you, and who did you talk about? We. Do you see how identified you are? Because it's you and a group of friends, probably.
Right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
And you kind of think of yourselves as a unit.
Yeah.
And if one of us isn't here, isn't up, doing everything that they need to, everybody cares. So there's something really beautiful about that. What is your nationality?
I'm Spanish.
You're Spanish.
Yes,
Okay, I don't know if it's similar in the Spanish culture as it is in Indian, but it's we're all like a clan. And everybody's helping everybody, right? And it feels a little similar with you and your friends, right?
Right.
Okay. So are you worried? Are you concerned that your friend is depressed?
Yeah, we're concerned that she's a little depressed because she has horrible sleeping patterns. She barely sleeps at all.
Okay, so hold on one sec for me. Shift from we are concerned to?
I am concerned.
I'm concerned. See how that feels different in your body?
Yeah.
Right? Tell me where you can feel it. Can you physically feel your heart racing, your stomach turning, anything like that?
My heart just gets a little faster.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can feel, do you see how that instantly becomes a little uncomfortable? It's a lot easier to go to we. The general, we're concerned about our friend, right? But when you own, I'm really concerned about it, your body starts speaking to you. Okay? So when that happens, what I want you to do is I want you to take, and normally what people do is they slow down, they stop breathing because it feels tense. What I want you to do is the opposite. I want you to feel your bottom on the chair right now. And I want you to just soften your abdomen. I know that's not what society tells us to do. It tells us to suck it in, right? But I want you to just allow your stomach to relax, right? Let gravity pull your shoulders down. And then I want you to take a nice, slow, deep breath in, so deep that it fills your lungs and your stomach is allowed to expand. Okay, will you do that with me? Okay. And as you exhale, I want your belly button to move back towards your spine. And we're going to do it 2 more times. And as you let go of your shoulders, let them go down, let gravity pull them down. And 1 more. How do you feel right now?
A lot more calm, just kind of serene.
Yeah. So step 1 in helping your friend is you managing yourself, right? Because if you start getting anxious about this person who you think is depressed or not doing what you hope they would do, and you start getting all worked up, now there's 2 of you drowning, right?
Right.
So first you got to own it's me, not we. It can be me and we, right? But you don't want to speak for other people. You want to speak for yourself. And then the second place is, oh, wow, what does it bring up in me? My heart starts racing. I get nervous. What happens to you when you get behind or you aren't doing what you need to be doing?
Oh, I get so stressed out.
And so you're actually getting stressed out trying to make sure she doesn't get stressed out. right?
Yeah.
And so there's this way, it's like, oh, it's so much easier to focus on other people than it is to take ownership of ourselves, right? Okay. So now let's go back to your friend, okay? So a couple things. The first one is, as much as you love and care about this person, is it true that you are allowed to make your own choices?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Very true.
Okay. Have you had an honest conversation with your friend?
Um,
Or do you guys talk about your friend, not to your friend?
We've talked to her once, but she just kind of...
I'm talking about
I have talked to her once, yes.
That's so good. And when you did that, what was the response?
The response was, I'm okay, like, I just am tired.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. So this is the other thing. So sometimes has someone ever in your life tried to get you to do something that you weren't ready to do?
I think naturally, yes.
Right? A lot of times people want us to be on their schedule. I'm not sure what your friend has to learn by either failing a class, not showing up, being stressed out, having depression or anxiety. Something's happening, but I don't believe it's on the level of this person coming to school or leaving school. It seems to me like it's on an emotional level. Something else is happening. So it's time to get curious, not furious, okay? Like, you don't want to get all anxious and you guys are all trying to figure it out. I don't know why she's not listening to us and that whole experience. You want to really just move into, wow, I noticed you weren't in school today or yesterday. I miss you. How can I best support you? What can I do to help? And if this person says nothing, the hardest thing in the world is to say, I'm here for you. Just know if you change your mind, you know how to reach me.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, right? Where do you feel that in you?
Well, currently my eyes, because I want to cry.
Yeah, something touched you? Yeah. And what was it about that touched you? And just breathe right now. You know what? You're brave. Like, this is the thing I said in the beginning, okay? You care about this person. You care deeply about this person. And so, of course it means something to you. Otherwise, you wouldn't be the amazing friend that you are, right? So you're doing amazing. And what I want you to do is use that breathing that I just showed you. Let's do it together, okay?
Okay.
Because I want you to know I cry a lot too, okay? So take a nice deep breath. In and out. And as you breathe out, I just want you to let go of anything that doesn't serve you, any thoughts that might be in your head going, I can't believe I just cried. Like, what do you mean, right? Just let it go, because you're amazing. What it tells me is how honest you are about trusting yourself and letting us see what's most important to you. True?
True.
Right? So what touched you about telling her that you miss her? Isn't that different than trying to say, come to school? Why aren't you
Right.
here? It's a different level.
It is.
I miss you.
It's showing how much you care, like how much I care about her. And
Yeah, good catch, by the way.
Yeah, I was about to say it. I think she would get a lot out of that.
Yeah. And it would be a lot easier for you. And I think what people don't understand is we try to control other people. Like, come to school, I'll help you with your homework, whatever it is. But the truth is, sometimes what they need is our love, and they need us to let go. Right? That's a little counterintuitive. So it's sometimes caring about someone is actually letting them go through what they need to, but making sure they know you're there. Okay?
Got it.
All right, you're amazing. You're amazing. So you basically give me hope for the next generation is really what this is, that someone could be so mature and so honest so that all of you can learn. So this is the deal. If there's someone or something going on in your life, a situation that you don't like that is happening for someone else, make sure that you're not trying to control it, but instead what you're doing is showing up for them, owning your own part in this. Like, I care about you. I noticed that this, and this have happened. And you talk about the physical things that have happened, like you're not at school. You know, I noticed you left yesterday at 3 o'clock. Then don't put any judgments in there. Like, don't say, you know, you're going to fail school. You aren't doing a good job. Like, leave all of that out. All you say is, I missed you. Like, I really would have loved you to be there. It's so much more fun when you're around. And then you shift into curiosity and you say, how can I best support you? And what do you need? If they say nothing, nothing, because they get uncomfortable in their body, what you say is, no problem. It sounds like you've got it handled right now, but what I want to make sure you know is, you know how to reach me. Sometimes caring about somebody, and I can actually feel myself getting emotional as I'm saying this, but sometimes caring about somebody else is knowing when you're doing it for yourself and knowing when to let go and being there truly for them. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week with, this has been Dr. Neha, TalkRx.